Hello and welcome to this special early edition of The Drum. I'm Steve Cannane. Coming up, a preview of tonight's community forum in Brisbane. Will Tony Abbott debate the economy? Will Julia Gillard hit the floor? The Coalition reveals its costings, so are they on the money? And Bob Brown tells us what he wants if the Greens win the balance of power. Our panel tonight, cartoonist Fiona Katauskas, ABC online business reporter Michael Janda, and in Melbourne, Chris Berg from the Institute of Public Affairs. First tonight, half an hour from now, we'll cross to the Broncos Leagues Club in Brisbane to hear Tony Abbott and Julia Gillard answer questions from the floor at a community forum. It's not the one-hour debate on the economy the Prime Minister wanted, but Julia Gillard says she's ready to go if Tony Abbott changes his mind.
I will be there at 6 o'clock tonight waiting to debate Mr Abbott on the economy. This is the debate that Australians deserve to have. My message today to Mr Abbott is I will be there for a debate on the economy. He should join me to debate the issue at the centre of this campaign.
Fiona, she's going to be disappointed, isn't she?
She is going to be disappointed. If she's really lucky, maybe Andrew Robb and Joe Hockey will stand in and debate for her, but nah, she hasn't really got a chance.
Why do you think she's caved in and agreed to go to this community forum really on Tony Abbott's terms, because there is no guarantee of a debate like she wanted?
It seems like this last week of the campaign, there's a real fear factor, I think, with both parties, that they're watching the polls. The Galaxy poll showed that she's in danger of losing 6 seats in Queensland, you know, with margin forever. I'm sorry, I'm a bit cynical about the polls. But anyway, so they're just so worried. She probably thinks this is in Queensland, and also anything called a people's forum rather than, you know, a thinly veiled media exercise.
You don't want to be anti to people, do you?
Yeah, you don't want to be anti to people. And I think also there's been this false debate about the debate that has set it up as a challenge. Like we just saw her in that grab sort of saying, I will be here at 6 o'clock waiting for Tony Abbott. And there's been this false sort of challenge, and in a campaign that's pretty much devoid of any substance, it's this farcical theatre that seems to be making the most impression.
Chris Berg, why do you think Julia Gillard has decided to attend this forum, given there is no guarantee of an economic debate?
I'm not sure, because I think this seems to show a desperation that I don't think she really deserves. The polls are actually looking pretty good for her at the moment, or at least certainly as good as they have all campaign. And this stunt of standing up at 6 o'clock and saying, you know, Tony Abbott, where are you? Debate me. Yelling from the street corner as Tony Abbott faces what he calls the public, but is just a bunch of punters in a room. I think it's a strange desperation and I'm not sure what message she is trying to broadcast with this. I think that she really needs to have an economic debate, because she's pretty sure that she can trounce Abbott on this issue. She knows that she's got a number of lines, amusing lines from previous Liberal Party leaders and Peter Costello about how Tony Abbott just doesn't understand economics, and I think she's pretty confident about that. But she hasn't got that debate, so why is she pulling these stunts?
Michael Janda, neither side's really come out of this one that well, have they?
No, it doesn't look good really for either side having a debate on whether to have a debate. It's like one of those old high school debates where you spend the whole time arguing on the definition of the topic rather than the substance of the topic. And I guess one of the key things with these kind of debates too is there was a lot of talk about the makeup of the audience in Rooty Hill, and I guess there will be again with this debate in Brisbane. And I mean, people who turn up to these